What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and to finish up the week, we've got a hilariously absurd story coming out of Walmart. Now, I started to cover this last night on my live stream, so some of you may have seen it, but I hope you're still here and loving it and remembering to like the videos and leave comments. It'd be a great way to end the week. Anyway, Walmart sent out an internal memo about removing signage that displays referencing, we'll just say spicy video games. I don't know any other way to put it. Review your store for any signing or displays that contain rough images or spicy behavior. Remove from the sales floor and turn these off immediately. This is, of course, the PlayStation demo units, Switch units, Xbox units, any movies playing in electronics. Turn off or unplug any video game display consoles that show a demo of these type of games, specifically PlayStation, Xbox units. Anderson merchandise will be in your store to update the demo units within the next week. Cancel any events promoting any FPS-style third-person games that may be scheduled in electronics. Verify that no movies depicting anything like this are playing in electronics. Turn off any hunting season videos that may be playing in sporting goods, and remove any, and it cuts off. Now, the original person sent me a bunch of hilarious messages that they got from journos where they knew exactly how people were going to react, and I thought it was, of course, hilarious. They responded. I actually have the messages from Vice and other issues here. Let me bring them up. Thought it would be funny anyway. Here's a message from one reporter. Let's see. Hi there. My name is Nicole Carpenter, and I'm a reporter working on the story about Walmart removing these type of video game display signages. Did you take the photo you posted? I'd love to know a bit more to confirm where and when this happened. Of course, this is the photo that I realized wasn't on the screen when I was reading to you. This is a training computer inside of Walmart. The person replies, "What news organization do you work for?" What news organization do you work for? I'm always a sucker to help with a hit piece on video games and how games are the worst and need to be banned. And then there's another one from Vice, which is hilarious as well. The Vice Games one is probably my favorite. All right, let's see. Replace. And here we go. Hey, I'm working with Vice Games. I'm trying to confirm that these notices have been sent out and that it's for all stores. And if Walmart is removing any signs from actual games. The person who posted the image goes, "Oh, Vice, you say, eh? This is the same Vice that owned Waypoint that loves to cover social justice feelings in video games and paints every gamer in a negative light because feelings. Yeah, good luck with your hit piece. I'm sure your amazing article will bring in some clicks and catchy clickbait. And in the end, no one will care because, let's be honest, Vice doesn't care about video games. You do not have my wishes to repost my image in your article, but we both know you'll do whatever you want." This dude's an absolute mad lad. Vice, of course, does write about it. I had the image before any of these clowns, but I just didn't get to the article yesterday. Walmart removes these type of video game signage, still sells G&A. G&A, if you know what that means, you'll think about it. The retailer is asking employees to take down signage and playable demos of a specific type of video game, as well as hunting videos. Gah! In the wake of the recent events. Walmart stores are reportedly removing signage and displays referencing types of behavior, including signage and playable video games following the recent events. On July 30th, yes, we all know what happened. This week, Walmart sent employees a notice titled "Immediate Action. Remove signage and displays referencing bad behavior." Freelance writer Kenneth Shepard posted an image of the notice on Twitter, and other copies have circulated on Reddit. Notice how they went around. Isn't that funny how Vice okay, they didn't post the image, but they went out of their way to credit another journalist who did. A lot of integrity there, Vice. Freelance writer Kenneth Shepard posted an image on Twitter. Review your store for any signage that displays or contains spicy images or aggressive behavior. The notice reads, remove from the sales floor and turn off these items immediately. Come on, Walmart. You have a huge electronics section. I used to work in electronics. The thing is with video game demos, I'm trying to remember the last time I saw a video game demo even working in a Walmart. I think they have switches now. Whatever movies they're playing, they've got to be G-rated movies. That was never a restriction when I worked there. But then again, I don't think I actually had any control over what movies were playing on the TVs. The notice instructs workers to remove demos of these type of games, specifically from PlayStation and Xbox units. Events for combat-style third-person games scheduled. We already knew that. Quote, I immediately threw it away because it's obviously a way to shift the blame from the real problem regarding these issues. It was, okay. Vice was able to independently confirm that Walmart is asking employees to remove signage. I went into work yesterday and they handed me a copy of the instructions to remove any signage and gaming displays. A Walmart employee who received the notice and was asked to be quoted anonymously by Vice, and I immediately threw it away because it's obviously a way to shift the blame from the real problem. Nice. I didn't get to confirm this yesterday, but they aren't doing anything about the sales of G&A in the store. Right, if you go to the sporting goods section, they have plenty of actual tools for this type of thing. If you look at recent reporting, Walmart is basically one of, if not the largest seller of, G&A. So I don't understand what they think this is going to do. The argument that video games are to blame for these events often distracts from the larger issues that do not contribute greatly to this issue. For example, and then they go on to be Vice. Notably, the company's memo does not mention the removal of actual G&A from Walmart stores, despite the pleas from control activists and employees. Walmart this week said there's been no change in its policy. Yeah, because Walmart selling these things has anything at all to do with it. Why would Walmart do that? We see how that worked out for the other sporting goods stores that decided to take a vapid, empty stand against things. And of course, you'll see every other news outlet reporting on it. Walmart asks employees to remove the video game signage. For the past couple of days, Walmart employees have been receiving memos instructing them to remove any signage or display that contain images of sensitive behavior. Principal among suggested items are demos and signs promoting these type of video games. Vice first reported on the memo, blah, 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 blah. Kotaku reached out to Walmart for more information, but the company has yet to respond. In the meantime, it's unclear how widespread these memos are, but a number of people are claiming to be employees say they've received them on Reddit. Journalist Kenneth Shepard also posted a copy on Twitter. You know he's a journalist if he has me blocked, which he does do, of course, because, I don't know, pronouns in the bio. And he's got bylines at a couple of dumb, worthless places. But, again, here's a printed version of the actual demo or memo. I definitely believe it's obviously true, but nonetheless, we all know that removing these signs from video games, of certain video games, are, of course, going to fix everything. It's going to make all the things better in the world. I hope that, now that Walmart doesn't have specific signs, that we're going to be able to have peace and love all around the world. I hope that, you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I hope that you definitely don't see any upsetting signs when you might be shopping at Walmart or Target or any place like that. And remember to check out exclusivelygames.com and the fundraiser, which ends in just 2 days. We'll talk to you again real soon.